Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, July 27th, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. What we're going to show you here is a chart of the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are trading higher by about 3 points right now to 1978 per contract. Now, all in all, just a slight uptick. Yesterday, the market basically caught a little bit of a bid and finished higher for the session. But when it was all said and done, the markets continue to hold pretty steady all in all. So let's take a look at some stocks that are out here in the news. I think this is what's most important. This is where the money is going to be made either way. First one we're going to start off today with is Apple. And what you're going to see is that Apple closed yesterday at $94.72. This was the big earnings release after the closing bell. Stock is trading at $95.22. So it's up about 50 cents or so from yesterday's close, but that's really not that big a deal or that dramatic. If Apple can get through the most recent high that it made on the 16th of July, which was at $97.10, then maybe the stock can catch a bid. But currently, I'm really seeing a lot of resistance around the 95.60, 95.75 level. So again, it's going to be a little bit tough for Apple to get through there. We'll see how it plays out. If the stock does fall, the level I like to buy Apple today, if the stock does come down, would be $89.67. So keep that level on the radar today for Apple. The support level that I'm looking at, if it does decline, would be $89.67. I think that would be a pretty decent long side scalp level. All right, let's take a look at Microsoft. Mr. Softy also reported earnings. The stock closed yesterday at $44.83. This morning, it is trading at $45.54. All in all, Microsoft's still a pretty strong stock on a daily chart. However, I don't know if the stock is about to break through. I think there's still a lot of resistance around the $45.50 level. Either way, I'm not sure the stock has much upside from here. I would just leave it alone. Let it give you a more beneficial or pattern on the daily chart. That would set up something for Microsoft. Right now, there really isn't much reason to own the equity. Let's take a look at Electronic Arts. Stock closed at $38.42. Today, it's trading at $37.88. Not a big downtick. The only level I'm seeing for Electronic Arts that I like a lot would be $33.92. So keep that on the radar there. If it gets there, $33.92. That's a level I really like for Electronic Arts if it does get there. You may recall yesterday I gave a level on McDonald's, and I said that McDonald's should come down and test, I believe it was 95.10. And sure enough, look at the bounce that McDonald's did get. So these levels are usually pretty good. They're not perfect, but they are what they are. So again, you want to watch these levels pretty closely. So again, Electronic Arts, real quick, just to reiterate, the level, it will be $33.92. All right, let's move over to Broadcom. They reported earnings as well. And there's so many stocks that report earnings right now. I can't go over them all. But Broadcom's having a pretty good move. The stock's up around $40.29. It closed at $38.75 right now. All in all, when I look at Broadcom, I have to think that the stock, for the most part, is still pretty strong. But watch around this 40.25, 40.30 level. The stock most likely will stall out. I would not be a buyer of Broadcom up here at these levels. So again, I don't have a short level for it, but I would not be a buyer at these levels for Broadcom. All right, let's go on to the next one here, Xilinx. XLNX. This is one that is just getting absolutely mauled. The stock closed at $48.15. Now trading at $41.95. I will have levels for this in the chat room at 9 o'clock. We will be looking to play Xilinx today. So again, this stock is just getting annihilated any way you slice it or dice it. All in all, Xilinx is just trading lower, I believe, right now, percentage-wise. Let me just look this up real quick. Yeah, percentage-wise, this is down about 13%. So we will be looking to play Xilinx today at some point in time. Let's take a look at Juniper Networks. Juniper is another one we're going to have levels for in the chat room. That'll be posted up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Juniper closed at $24.82. It is currently trading at $22.91. Right now, when I look at Juniper, there will be some bounce levels, but they are lower, so just be prepared for that. Let's go over to the next one here on my list is VMware. VMW is the ticker symbol. And what you're going to see here, stock is trading at 97.01, closed at 96.03. It did get up to around that $100 level, 99.50 area. There's still going to be a lot of resistance should VMware get up to that level, so keep that on the radar. If VMware does make new highs, leave it alone. This stock is going to be in sell mode, and there probably isn't any support until you get to around the 85.50 level. But right now, VMware is okay. I don't really see anything tragic there. Let's take a look at ISRG, which is Intuitive Surgical. The stock is having a pretty good move here. Closed at $392.16, now trading at $445. The stock has upside to around $455. When it gets there, that's about it. So again, maybe a little bit more upside left in the cards for Intuitive Surgical, but it shouldn't really be all that much, so you want to be a little bit aware of it. Do not really look to jump on board. Stock has a ton of resistance around 456, 457. That would be the resistance level today, but it's a thin stock, meaning rarely does it trade 1 million shares a day, and it's a high price stock. These stocks have a tendency to overshoot levels, so again, it's a very, very high risk play, and I'm not really comfortable giving you an exact level on it. Looking at some other names out here today, you have Whirlpool, WHR. That is trading a little bit lower. Whirlpool will have some support around 130, I'm going to say 133 area. It's a tough one to pinpoint. Right now the stock's trading at 136. It might even be 133.50, right around that level. Watch that for Whirlpool. Delta Airlines, I believe, reported earnings as well. Stock is trading at 38.22. It closed at 37.68. I'm not sure if it can get much above 38.80, but if it does, it has upside to 41.22. That's where it would really stall out today. So keep that on the radar today for Delta. Let's see what else we have here. I believe Pepsi has earnings, PEP. Right now the stock is trading at $91. It closed at $89.17. Maximum upside for this is probably getting close already. So again, $92.90, maybe $93. That really would be the extent of the upside from what I could tell on Pepsi. All right, let's get into the gold market here. Gold is trading higher today by $2.80 to $13.09 an ounce. So a decent little move in the gold futures. Let's take a look at the GLD this morning. You'll see that's trading around $125.95. So again, it closed at $125.74. A little uptick there. I think gold, for the most part, still needs to consolidate. I really don't see it breaking out to the upside, nor do I see it really breaking down that much. If the GLD did get down to 122, I do like that level, but I don't see that happening today. In the oil market, light sweet crude futures are trading higher by 10 cents. So a decent little pop there in the crude futures. And what I'm seeing here is that the September contract right now is trading around $102.50. So again, little uptick there for crude. I don't know if we can make all that much out of it at this stage of the game. So again, that's what we have. There's a lot more stocks out here with earnings. We're going to have a busy morning in the chat room. Those of you that want to come by, please do. We're making good profits each and every day. And again, we'll have some gap plays that I have not mentioned in the video ready for the chat room today. So again, gap plays will be posted at 9 o'clock. And if you just watched the video yesterday, you saw the McDonald's level that I gave you, and hopefully you profited off of that pretty nicely. But that was an exact hit and quite a bounce too. So again, that's what we're looking to do as scalp traders. Just take a little bite-sized chunk out of the market each and every day, and we take whatever the market gives us. With that said, have a great trading day, everybody, and we'll see you on the charts.